It's Monday, September 12th. I'm Sarah Fergani with KENS 5 News Now. A pedestrian accident leaves a woman in the hospital in serious condition. Police found her lying along Culebra near Perez on the city's west side. She was taken to the hospital in serious condition, but we're told her injuries are not life-threatening. The driver who hit her is not expected to face charges. A teen sentenced for a gruesome murder just 2 years ago is aging out of the juvenile system, and the victim's mom told us he could go free as soon as this Wednesday. Evidence shows 17-year-old Sebastian Carpio was killed stuffed in the trunk of a stolen car, which was set on fire in a remote pasture in West Bexar County. The teen convicted in Carpio's murder entered a rehabilitation program for the past 11 months, but Carpio's mom does not want him released. She hopes to fill the courtroom with people who will stand up for her son.
He should not be released back into our community. I believe our citizens of our communities, they've expressed their concerns for him being released through impact statements that I've asked for the community, family members, co-workers to write.
And that hearing is set for Wednesday at 9 a.m. Also, 2 people were shot to death outside a bar in far North Bexar County over the weekend, and right now a search for the killer is underway. Hollywood Park police were called out to the Rose Bistro just after 1 a.m. Sunday. They say 2 people died and a 3rd person was injured but is expected to be okay. Investigators are still working to figure out what led up to that shooting. The search for a missing teen continues today after he never returned home. 14-year-old Adrian Luis Salazar disappeared more than a week ago. His mom told us her son was last seen leaving their home September 3rd, and she says he left to play basketball with friends and agreed to be home by curfew but never returned. Anyone with information on this case can call police at 207-7660. An update now to a story about an alleged racist incident at a volleyball game earlier this month. Kamala ISD says it cannot find any evidence to back up that claim. The incident supposedly happened during a match at Canyon High School in New Braunfels. A parent posted online that a group of Canyon students were yelling racial slurs at Hayes players. Kamala ISD says after reviewing video from that match, they could not hear the slurs, and they spoke with more than 30 people who were at the game. The district says it did discover 3 students were having a conversation that involved racial slurs aimed at each other. All were disciplined. Former County Constable Michelle Barientes Vela is set to be sentenced. She was found guilty of tampering with evidence. Now, prosecutors say in 2019, Barientes Vela demanded a man pay money for security at a family event at a park where alcohol may have been present. She was accused of presenting the security cash logs at Rodriguez Park, even though she knew they were false. Despite a conviction, the prosecuting attorney says it's more likely Barientes Vela will receive probation instead of a prison sentence because she has no criminal history. President Trump has until later this morning to weigh in on the latest request from the Justice Department involving the Mar-a-Lago search. The DOJ says it needs continued access to the documents seized from Trump's Mar-a-Lago home, calling it a matter of national security. A judge has paused the review and approved the appointment of a special master to filter out potentially privileged information first. But the Justice Department says it needs to see the documents now. Over the weekend, the nation marked the 21st anniversary of the September 11th attacks. President Biden paid tribute to the precious lives lost in one of the darkest days in our nation's history. And in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, First Lady Jill Biden honored the memory of the brave passengers of United Flight 93 who fought to regain control of the plane, which was headed for Washington, D.C. And trending online, Spurs legend Manu Ginobili was officially inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And in his usual humble fashion, he gave all the credit to his teammates.
I'm not here because I was super special. I'm here because I was part of 2 of the most important teams of the 2000s, with the Spurs winning 4 NBA championships, and with my Argentinian national team winning gold in 2004.
Manu also thanked fans for their love over the years, and there were plenty of former Spurs in attendance as well. Want to check in with meteorologist Paul Morales for this week's forecast. Paul?
All right, mostly sunny skies out there this morning. We'll have lots of sun, few clouds this afternoon. We'll call it partly cloudy, a very warm day, high at around 93 and in the 80s this evening.
That's KENS 5 News. Now remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us online. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Sarah Fergani. I'll see you tomorrow.